I'm sure he will approve.
I did it. Dorian, what's wrong? You were supposed to have dinner with Mel.
He had other plans. Seems as though Queen Victoria invited him over to Llanfair for a party in honor of Prince Joey's homecoming.
Oh. Well, tell you what. I have some news that might just cheer you up. I am no longer working at the Sun. I have resigned, and I'm no longer working for Todd.
So what am I supposed to do? Congratulate you for finally coming to your senses?
Okay. So you are disappointed with Mel, and you are mad at Viki, but there's something else going on. What is it? Tell me about it.
I talked to Melinda today.
Was it painful?
No, actually, she was quite lucid and really rather touching. But I'm beginning to doubt the wisdom of having asked Kelly to invite her here to come stay with us.
Why? I mean, if you want to control what Kelly asks her, then, it seems like a smart thing to do to me.
I don't know. Melinda, you see, has questions of her own. She said she wants to make Kelly understand her, understand our family, and she asked for my help.
Well, then, just give it to her, okay? I still don't understand why everyone is so obsessed with history when there's bigger and more important things to do right now.
My thinking exactly.
The fact that Star is still living with Todd.
Blair, I promise you that is still my number one priority. Or I have to figure out how to handle this situation with Melinda.
Then you protect her, unless you want her to end up like my mother. And you make it very clear to Cassie, Kelly, and Mel that whatever happened to you and your sisters is in the past. You cannot change it, so all you can do is let it go.
I wish Mel felt that way.
Dorian, look. I will help you with Mel any way I can. You know that. What?
I just don't know what I would do if Mel ever gave up on me.
Now, why would he do something like that?
Because I am not the easiest person on the planet. And I carry around a lot of assorted baggage. And because Viki and Clint and Joey are probably filling Mel's head with all sorts of lurid stories about me right now.
Then why are you sitting here?
Dorian. Hello, Viki. I hope I'm not intruding. Viki, I'm so sorry to pull you away from your guests.
Well, if you're not too overwrought, perhaps you could tell me why you pulled me away from them.
Because I need to see Mel. I have to talk with him. I'm afraid it's very important. I must speak with him. With Mel.
I thought I heard your voice.
And your name, no doubt.
Is something wrong?
It's just the thought of you meeting Joe here tonight for the first time. Like this.
Like this. By that I presume you mean without you around to monitor whatever he and I might say to one another about his former and my current flame, Dorian Lord.
After you left the house, I had time to think about it, and I just feel that it's a potentially very awkward situation.
It's all right. I think I'll be able to handle whatever comes my way.
Now you won't have to.
You weren't invited.
That's one of Vicky's favorite oversights, which I have now corrected. I'll be charming incarnate, I promise you.
Not 2 hours ago, I offered to call Viki and ask if you could come. You nixed the idea, said you weren't about to beg for an invitation.
And now I won't have to. Anyway, this is a moot point. I'm already here, Mel. And if Viki is the beneficent doyenne she advertises herself to be, she'll absolutely insist that I join the party.
Dorian, I'm so sorry. You can't stay.
I can't stay.
Well, I shouldn't think you would want to. With a house full of Hayeses, combined with Joe's homecoming, well, that seems to be the sort of ticklish situation that you would do anything to avoid.
You're incorrect, which is not unusual. But thank you so much for asking me. Excited to stay. Oh, hello, Mary.
I'm sorry, Skipper.
No, please. Never apologize for Dorian. You'd be left with no time for anything else.
You're a damn good sport.
No, I'm not. No, I just know Dorian.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Madame Melidor, what a surprise.
Hello, Clem. And Jessica.
Hi, I didn't know you were coming.
Voila.
It's nice to see you, Dorian. It's so refreshing when someone crashes a party.
I hate to disillusion you, Mary, but I am not crashing this party. Viki invited me. I stopped by because I had to speak to Mel.
This was definitely not part of my original plan. I do hope you don't mind.
Not a bit. I like Dorian. She's full of energy, not to mention chutzpah. And she's a godsend for Mel.
Oh, no, this is Dorian you're talking about, right?
Why do you think I'm off the mark?
Well?
I was just wondering whatever became of Dorothy.
And where is the guest of honor?
I'll go check.
Yes.
Problem?
I hope not. I mean, the smell of garlic in the air would indicate that Joey's in the kitchen. On the other hand, he may very well have made good on his threat and gone off to see his friends. Oh.
What about her friends right here?
Success.
Oh, I don't know. You'll have to try it first.
I'm sure it's as good as always.
Who is the man behind the bruschetta?
Joey, darling, may I introduce Dr. Mary Hayes?
Dr. Hayes.
Mary. The doctor part doesn't make house calls.
And believe it or not, this is her son, Mel Hayes, who's the newest Banner columnist. This is my son, Joey Buchanan.
It'll always be Mel for me.
Oh, I've heard a lot about you, sir.
Likewise, in glowing terms. I have the marvelous good fortune to call your folks and your brother Kevin not only employers and colleagues, but friends.
Oh, but Mel, you have so many friends.
I'd introduce you to my daughter, Dorothy, but you're clearly past that stage.
Oh, way past, actually. We met yesterday in the elevator.
Right, so, are we going to eat this or are we going to torture ourselves, huh?
Dig in, sweetheart. I'm right behind you.
Raphael? The Madonna?
You catch right on.
Does he ever?
Joey?
From a long-time olive oil addict. Thank you.
Your granddaughter actually deserves the credit. She did most of the work.
No, I made most of the mess. You made the bruschetta. We won't forget.
This from a woman in a hockey jersey.
Joey told me he would teach me how to make aquacata. And I can't wait to taste your antipasto.
I've tasted it.
You have?
Oh, yes. Many, many times. In fact, there were times when I could scarcely get enough.
All right, just stop there.